My name is Sharon Freundel, and I'm the Managing Director of the Jewish Education Innovation Challenge. And I am truly thrilled to welcome all of you to JEIC's 2025 Innovators Retreat. Thank you, Melissa. This is a bold experiment for our organization, and let me explain why. JEIC began 13 years ago as a vision of Minette Mayberg, a trustee of the Mayberg Foundation, and what she wanted to do was improve the teaching and learning in Jewish day schools so that our next generation would be stronger, more knowledgeable, and more confident in their own Jewishness. In order to accomplish these daunting goals, JEIC has been through a number of iterations. We have come over the years to believe, based on the vast experience of our staff members and evidence from outside sources, that the best way to do that is to help each child develop their own meaning from the Judaic classes and their Jewish experience in school. That's what we refer to when we say student-centered learning. We also believe that kids and adults today alike are thirsting for spiritual connection to something larger than they are. Whether you call this nature, or global community, or universe, or as we do, God, we want to help schools and teachers facilitate this relationship formation for each of their students. We refer to this as God-centered learning, and we know that it looks different in each one of the 900 plus Jewish day schools in North America. In order to accomplish the dual goals of elevating student-centered and God-centered learning, we all need to take a close look at our own institutions to assure that we are doing the best we possibly can for each and every one of our students. Even if we are already doing really well, there's always room for improvement, both because perfection is asymptotic, we never quite reach the finish line, and also because we're working with moving targets. Our students this year are different from our students last year. Sometimes I look at the lesson plans I created when I started in this business in 1978. Yeah, do the math, it's been a very long time. All of those lesson plans are handwritten and still in my house in 3-inch binders. And when I look at them, I can't believe I ever taught that way. Nor can I believe that kids in those days were willing to sit in straight rows and be talked at for 45 minutes in a row with some back and forth questions and answers as the only interceding break. We have come such a long way, and yet we still have a ways to go. That's why we're all here today. This is JEIC's first foray to the West Coast. Now you can clap. We thank you, Seattle, and we thank our local partners, the Samus Foundation, for welcoming us so warmly. In succeeding years, we hope to continue taking our message around the country to diverse cities and regions, opening the door and setting the stage for continuous improvement in Jewish day schools in North America. We are all here because we care about Jewish day schools. We are now about to embark on this 26-hour journey together, where we are going to meet ourselves and each other as change makers, as visionaries, and as people deeply committed to the endurance of the Jewish people. I would be remiss not to mention the ongoing chaos surrounding our homeland Israel and the continuing unrest around the world, including the rising number of anti-Semitic incidents against Jews in the United States and globally. We thank God for the release this morning of Idan Alexander. And we pray for the return of the rest of the hostages and for the health and safety of all of those in harm's way. We pray that peace reigns quickly and completely in our days. And folks, this is exactly why we need to redouble our efforts to create a next generation of proud, confident, and unafraid young Jews who will go out and live vigorously Jewish lives embedded in our ancient traditions while improving the world by being the moral role models that we as Jews are mandated to be. We, each one of us in this room, has the power to be part of that holy work. And moreover, it is possible. Our undertaking may be daunting, but it is no way not possible. We can do it, and we all have been doing it in incremental stages already. And that's why we're now kicking off our joint adventure of Jewish day schools, Mission Possible. May we all come together over the next day, create new relationships, and invest in imaginative ways to elevate our children. I know it is our joint passion to do just that.